What's going on, bros and hoes, whatever floats you go, and welcome your butts back to another Division video. Now, today's video is a little bit unorthodox from what many of you may have seen as far as when it comes to build-wise in the Division. But I've been tinkering around, trying different things out, and we all know we need skill haste, especially if you're running low or just moderate skill power, and you pretty much are just a damage build, especially when running in a group with a dedicated healer or a skill build. But before we jump into the video, I want to point out the links in the description below. Don't forget we have an awesome console giveaway for the first place, a game of choice for a second place, and a limited edition awesome fresh t-shirt of Revolution Gaming as the third place prize. Please click on the link for the Gleam or the video, follow the steps, and be sure to enter in that giveaway. And also check out Revolution Gaming on Facebook. Awesome gaming community, not just Division, but we have tons of Division players, but whether it be Friday the 13th or Rainbow Six, let's see, we have Destiny, Rocket League, you name it, we have anybody and everybody there willing and able to help you in any way possible. So go please check them out. But without further ado, let's hop into this build and I'll show you how unorthodox it may be. As you can see, I'm running a rapid chess piece, 3 Lone Star, and 2 Tactician. I am currently looking for a better M870, but this is the only one that I could find. As you can see, my stats may not appear all that great, but believe me, it dishes out damage. Now for the M870, 189k, brutal, destructive, and commanding. Like I said, you know, it's just a filler piece. My idea talents would be like brutal, responsive, and competent. And then my mod slots, magazine size, crit hit chance, rate of fire, and of course the optimal range on the small grits with crit chance, crit damage, and the large underbarrel with optimal range, accuracy, and reload speed. MP5 ST is my secondary with responsive, deadly, and vicious. Also as my backup I have my trusty SASG-12 with brutal, responsive, and competent in it if I want to easily switch and just go dual shotguns, which is very feasible with this build. Now let's jump on into the gear. Rapid chest piece, decent armor, decent overall main stat and firearms with health and health on a kill. I do have this other rapid chest piece down here if I want to up my skill power and decrease my damage by a little bit, but it has 8% skill haste and health on it, and its minor attributes is increased kill XP, which is, as always, I prefer it being ammo capacity. But as you can see, 1868 in base armor and 1996, which was a good year, by the way. And this other chest piece, but it's very interchangeable. Say if I was running in the DZ, I would probably much switch to this just because of the additional skill haste. That would put me at around 40% skill haste if I chose to switch to this, and since I have moderate and very low skill power, even though it's low, I would get that very quick with the accumulation of the skill haste plus the rapid chest piece. But going on into the mod slots, 559 firearms with skill haste, 261 firearms with skill haste. Now let's move on to the backpack. As you can see, the 3-piece bonus is 8% shotgun damage and 8% LMG damage with 100% ammo capacity. So not necessarily, you do not have to run ammo capacity on your backpack or chest piece when running at least 3-piece Lone Star. 1263 in firearms with help in the major attributes and the minor burn resistance for these pesky freaking flame turrets. Then my mod slots, 259 stamina, 3% skill haste with 6% first aid self heals. Moving on to the gloves, Lone Star gloves. It has a low base armor roll. I wish it was closer to 1,000, but you know, this is the best as I can get. Also low in firearms. Like I said, this is just a filler piece until I get something else, but it has crit hit chance, shotgun damage, and crit hit damage, the trifecta, when trying to utilize nothing but the shotgun, and as we all know, the shotgun is back. Moving on to the holster, 1249 in firearms, 1262 in stamina, and 1229 in electronics. And the major attributes, health, which is I prefer this being something along the line of skill haste, as you can see on my Banshee gear. Or I could easily switch out this Tactician's piece, but it has low main stats across the board, so I didn't find it deemable to go ahead and switch that out. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and add this 6% first aid self-heal into that one. Now moving on to the knee pads. 1233, a little bit low. I prefer anything above 1250 is my cutoff, so basically these are filler pieces because this is a theory build. But as I've seen, if you watched any of my PvP videos, and the DZ and Reggie Merc just mercs with his shotgun. I'm currently working on my potato aim with mine, but this build will do significant enough damage, and also you get your heals back fast enough, even though you have low skill power. I have 8% exotic damage resistance, just due to the simple fact of those pesky seeker mines that are out there and any other thing that I can deter, and 33% shock resistance. And in my mod slots, as you can see, I have 248 stamina with another first aid self-heal. Now, you get 15% skill haste with the 2-piece Tactician, and then if you add up the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the mod slots, then that's another 15% on that, so you're already at 30. And then if you add the 7 to 8% on your chest piece and another 7 to 8% on your holster, that will give you 46% skill haste. Now, it's much easier. You can, always, like I said, switch out different chest pieces to go with a little more skill power and a little less damage, and also add on the additional skill haste. The sky's the limit. I mean, if you want to be a pure damage dealer, you can also go a 3 and 3, which is a Lone Star and 3 Banshee, because you get the 10% out of cover, along with the additional 8% shotgun damage if you really want to go all out. That video will be coming up here shortly, so stay tuned for that. But all in all, with the skill haste and the damage that I'm doing with my M870, even while missing basically 2 significant talents that are in the section over here besides Brutal, I can still 2-tap pretty much any player in the DZ, which is really, really nice. And also for the NPCs, I have my MP5 ST to deal with that. But if I want to go dual shotguns, then it is much easier just to switch to my Black Sausage, which is at 128k base damage. So if you're looking for a shotgun build that's a little bit out of the norm, that's a little bit unorthodox, that someone else is not using or running, then I suggest try this out. But be sure you're in a group, more or less, someone with a dedicated healer or a skill build, so that way you can get their heals and run into their heals, so that way it best helps you out, and also find a better shotgun than what I have. But this is a short video. I just wanted to showcase this. It works out really nice for me in the DZ, since we do have a skill build that I run with, and the additional skill haste, it just shows a little bit of diversity. You can be a little creative and mix and match things to meet your purpose. My toughness is significant enough to survive, and my skills do come back fast enough, even they are minor as far as what I get in the returns of them, but I get them back quite fast and keep my survivability up. So I hope you enjoyed this build, and like I mentioned, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Awesome giveaway for a PS4 Pro or Xbox S, and with E3 on the loom, be sure to get in on this giveaway because it is going to be epic. And don't forget to check out Revolution Gaming Facebook community. Awesome community. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm just dabbling in trying to figure out different and unique ways to come up with different builds that would actually have a significant impact within a fight. So please check it out and let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family, credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.